All right, so it's a beautiful sunny Wednesday. I gotta finish the reinforcement today. I did buy the tool from Harbor Freight. The kid's putting it together. We'll see how it does bending the rebar. I got an inspection set up for tomorrow, so I gotta have the reinforcement done today. So here's the plan. That's gonna sit on a chair. And I got to attach it to the bolts. And I got another bend at the top to go in. But being that the wall's so messed up, I can't just bend a bunch of these, like 6 of them, and then have to do the longer 7th one. I can't do it that way. Every one I got to add 3 inches to the height because the wall's so bad. I guess part of the gig. And that bender I bought, that thing is a circus, man. Let me show you. Go show you. So you got this little fulcrum pin here that goes here. You put your rebar in and then you use the handle to bend it. The problem is this is probably for square bar. It's not really for rebar, but to get it to work, I had to put this bolt in there. This way the bar can rest up against here. I'll show you a little clip of us bending one because this isn't tall enough. So what happens is the bar slips off. So using that little bolt and nut that came with it, that works. And I found out the hard way that this cold patch doesn't work. It's still soft. Anytime a car tire hits it and they turn it, it's mangled. So I just decided I gotta rip it out anyway. So we bolted it down here. You have to bolt this to the floor or to the ground. Bolt to the floor in your shop or you're not doing anything. So I need a little 9-inch. Where's your mark at? All right, I see it. All right, go ahead. Nice. Ah, that's perfect. Perfect. Now we got to switch it around to the other side. Right there. Go ahead, Fred. Wonderful. Wonderful. Go a little bit. Right there. The whole time we're doing this, one of us is waiting to get hit in the face with something. Excellent. This thing's working out so far. And yes, you got to put all 4 bolts in. It still feels like it's going to rip out of the ground. And those are 8-inch screws going into the ground, the same ones I used in the wall. Is there any more in the box? Excellent. So here's what we got here from Harbor Freight. It was 120 bucks, I think, plus tax. But this is it here, just in case. All right, so the engineer wants continuous. We're giving them continuous. We got those couple of bends there. All right, so we gotta bend up another one like this. I don't know if the kid's gonna let me video. He's highly upset doing this. You gotta use full brain with this, and then maybe borrow some more from somebody else. Trying to use that bender. That bender, you know, I used to be good at that stuff, but today I'm having some problems with my vision. I got blurred vision for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but so far it's working out. I gotta get the next one bent, and then we're gonna tie it all together. Put everything on chairs. I'm actually gonna have 2 chairs. I just put the one because we were doing our measurements. So I gotta get this all tied together. Then I'm gonna put a full bar along here, horizontally, horizontally, horizontally. All the verticals are bent. So far this is working out. Let me see if I can video the next bend. It's a circus. It almost hits the house where I got it located, but that's the only spot I got right now. There's your 34 right there. Excellent. Open that all the way, and then we got to do some flippity floppity. All right, now we go this way. All right, go ahead, Fred. Just missed the house. All right, all the rebar is bent and cut except for these horizontals. But I'm gonna get these in first. Then I'll worry about the horizontals. So here's where we're at so far. Got the rebars on chairs. We're attached. I'm gonna have to do something up here, but I could probably do that later. For right now, I gotta get ready for the footer pour. So I'm getting him to cut me a 10-inch piece. I gotta go down there and try to spread them two and tie them just to hold them, because that bend went a little funny. It's very hard to do these kind of bends, but still, I'm happy with it. I don't think it came out too bad. If I put another bar down there, tie it, and then spread this one over, tie it again, that should hold that apart. It's pretty flexible. So right now I just got to cut 3 horizontal bars, 17 footers. And I'm gonna put one here, straight across. Then I'm gonna come down here, straight across, and then one down low, straight across. Because these bars here are 32 on center. The verticals and the horizontals are going to be 16 on center. So 1, 2, 3. I got to decide which stagger I'm going with. Either the pink or the white. I'll probably go with the white. All right, so here's where we're at. We're out 3 inches. The walls are messed though, so I had to do what I had to do. But I got all my reinforcement in. I put an extra bar at the top because I had one. Don't look at this because this is all crooked. You know what I mean? They couldn't handle anything on this job. I got this. I did get a bar down there and tied it a little bit. I spread it a little bit. Should be okay. But I'm having an inspection tomorrow, so if he has a problem with it, I might have to spread it and weld it just to hold it until the concrete pours. But it should be fine. So hopefully I pass inspection tomorrow. I'll let you know.